Fine. Fine leg is up. iPad took some of the pace off the ball. But no chance for Broad. 4 leg byes.
And yeah, the third man is quite wide. He's gone for 4. In the air, fielder down there. Anderson, he's gone over with it. It was touch and go all the way. Down the hill, down the slope, James Anderson positioned himself well, but the boundary came too close. Gone this time, backward point. Chances have come England's way. Rami Babara at backward point makes no mistake.
Makes no mistake, but it only just stuck in, I think. Howe leaning back on the drive. Oh, there it is, just about, but held on to it in the end.
Oh, that'll run away. Fine leg inside the circle. Just needs a little nudge. It's 45 for 1. It's coming up as well. Gone. Outside edge. Ambrose this time. Stuart Broad. Bowling really well here.
On this line. And because the fact he's bowling from the pavilion end as a batsman, right-handed batsman, you're always slightly wary of the ball running down the hill. It makes you play at deliveries slightly wider of the off stump.
Well, that's a good shot.
Yes, Brandon 7 overs. And I do tend to put 5+ tape on the bats. It's 4 leg byes.
Edged and caught. The end of McCallum.
He's disappointed. England delighted.
Great shot, hammered away, and with enough power to beat the dive there at deep cover. Over the top of mid-on. It's good footwork, it's good striking from Flynn. It's a good shot.
Daniel Flynn shimmies down and just pumps the ball over mid-on there. Does he push him back and say, well, OK, it's not a convincing shot, we're going to keep it exactly the same, and he does. Not dropped him back.
10 days or so, Andrew Strauss called into the squad, then back from Middlesex, back into the squad. Yeah, but just past mid-wicket. And it'll beat the man in the deep as well.
First boundary for 5 overs.
Bowled in, beautifully bowled. Graham Swan took some time out before that ball to get his field right. And he's got the delivery right as well. Pitching on a length, straightening marginally. Just wide of backward point. Side bottom does the chasing, but all in vain. A boundary for Jacob Oram.
Cry of catch it. It was well placed.
He's got that in the gap. Will it go? Despairing dive, but he can't get there. Well placed. That brings 150 up.
Yeah, lovely square drive from Scott Styris.
There we go. Is it all the way? It is all the way. This is what we thought would happen. Just had a feeling he was going to tee off.
No fear of this pace, you see. This is right up his alley, so to speak. It wasn't the perfect length delivery to hit. It was on the up slightly, but he's just so much more confident.
Well, that's 4. There's a bit of width there, and this might be the over where Jacob Oram says enough's enough.
Yeah, I think it is, especially now that they've got a boundary off the first ball. There it is. That's gone. That has gone.
He called it.
Just straight through. And he didn't even get that in the middle, to be honest. Too much elevation, really. It made him a bit nervous.
And that's, now that one might be a bit nearer the middle, because that's gone further back.
Kevin Pietersen. You might have just made the first mistake of the day. You took a punt that Oram has brought up as 50. And double quick time off just 37 balls, and that is out and out brute strength. A long, long way back.
Straight down the ground, not far enough. Long off gets under it and takes the catch. Short ball, the man out there.
About to say how well Jacob Oram had played and how smart his options have been.
He's going on very fine and all the way. Brings up his half century.
A long way. The danger bowling short at the end. You have no control over where the ball is going to go.
Long on is there, but is he far enough? No, he isn't. It's 6.
Well, I said it wasn't Grant Elliott's game. Clearly it is.
That's a good shot. That's gone a long way. Might have been just inside. Steve Davis just checking. It is just inside the ropes. That's gone. That's 6. One of the closer boundaries here at Lord's square boundary. That ends up being a good over for New Zealand. 12 from it. 240 for 5. Got it through the onside. That will go for 4.
Good hitting. Terrific innings this from Scott Styris.
That's a big hit into the grandstand.
.255 for 5. It's magnificent hitting.
May go all the way. It does.
Well, there's conversation now between Pietersen and Broad. And I think at this stage, Kevin Pietersen's just got to keep it simple.
Where will this go? Goes down to third man. A boundary off the last delivery. So 11 runs from the over. And that means New Zealand have posted 266 on the board.
Fells away with a boundary. Very strong off his pads. Timed beautifully for 4.
Well, he was looking for this from the first delivery also.
Stats won't move on. That's why when he's in, he needs to cash in. And he's cashing in at the moment. He's getting across his stumps. And his timing's good again. 4 more. Doesn't miss that time, Alistair Cook. It was short, it was wide, it was put for 4. It's close, he's gone a long way across. It's gone off the pad and it's gone away for 4 leg byes. 17 without loss. Short. That's pulled away. It's not time, but the outfield's fast at Lord's. And another boundary. Inside edge. Not where he intended, but he'll take the 4 runs.
Bonus runs.
Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Kyle Mills has been a little guilty of leg side bowling in this spell so far, and Vittoria's found it pretty hard to block the gaps.
Tell him everything has to be off stump, outside off stump. No protection out there in the deep. I could have gone a lot straighter than the man at point though, but that's pretty much the line you want him to bowl, and you need to give him protection on that side. It's 44 without loss.
Beautiful work. Has been superbly weighted behind square there.
Brings up the half-century opening partnership for England.
Oh, that's close. And he's given him, yes. Playing across the line through the onside. Ian Bell. Not sure he's absolutely thrilled with it, but they are.
I think we'll have a look at this. You'll see that it is pretty straight. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that decision. You could see leg stump behind him, and it certainly didn't bounce too high.
Little nick here too, and he's got another one. Tim Southee across Alistair Cook. Just the faintest of touches enough. And Steve Davis sends him on his way.
And that's not a bad man to have in your team, someone capable of doing that. Just a very thin edge, but that's all you need.
Lovely shot. He's been punished, Tim Southee. A really good over until the 5th ball when he bowled a wide, and the extra ball is served up a leg stump half volley, which has been punished. 69 for 2. A rather bad ball, having said how consistent Oram is. Suddenly he gives Bapar a bit of width.
He makes the most of it.
Just there, drifting in, and Bapar waited for it and played it beautifully down the ground. Should be left, should be right. Oh, good hook shot when I see one now. Southee, what a game he's having. Another wicket for him. Frustration for Pietersen. He couldn't get going, just 6 from 23, and in the end, slashes to backward point.
Great shots, beautifully played. No need to run at all for that sort of shot. And he stood still exactly where he was when he played that shot. He's got him. Vittori is struck. Beautifully flighted from the New Zealand captain, and it seemed to be that flight that just undid Ravi Bopara.
His changes in pace, flight, and then just come along with the arm. Bopara searching for room.
It's a great thing to pick up wickets in this Middleton's period. Nothing gets the run rate up more than taking occasional wickets. That will help get that run rate down just a fraction. It's the first boundary for 7 overs for England. Pulled him. Quicker ball from Vittori, going on with the arm.
You'll do this, just run it onto you a little bit quicker. 56 miles an hour.
Pulled away. A boundary to just release the pressure from Shah.
Welcome boundary for this crowd.
Oh dear. It was quicker and wider, and Ambrose has just shoveled it to backward point. He's had a shocker today.
Well, this is a sorry effort from England.
He tried to come in for the catch and doing neither. Then I suppose he has warmed one already in this series. Hit that well, that is going to put on boundary with it.
The wicket's lost.
Is that glove? It is. That's a very good catch. And McCullum down the leg side. It looked as glove went to try and help it down the leg side. Gloved it, and then McCullum does the rest. Hit it pretty well. Oh, he picked the right fielder, I would say. That's not the most mobile. Brian Mills, not overly impressed with that piece of fielding.
Not everyone can be quick over the ground.
And yeah, that's safe. Here's the man. Carl Mills. I wonder what he's thinking. It's 176 for 7. It's nicely played. Very, very well played. Cheeky but effective.
And another one bites the dust. Big shot. Stuart Broad, full toss. Flynn, the catcher, out at deep mid-wicket.
So Mills regards this as a bit of a bonus when Flynn hauls it in. Just spun them into a web.
Sidebottom gets 4. Extraordinary shot. This goes for 4 over extra cover. Shah moves on to 65. England 203 for 8. Smash down the ground, fielder under it. Takes it, Marshall, substitute fielder. Always sharp. 9 down England. What a sorry effort this has been, but Shah's played pretty well. And that will do nicely. Oram, the catcher. England's innings just comes to an end.
Well, they came to this ground very determined bunch this morning. After the events at the Oval, they were not prepared to let this series get away on them.